What's going on, YouTube? I got something new. It's new to me. It's a 1997 BMW M3 Cosmos Shorts Dinan Stage 5 package. It's got BBS RK wheels. I bought the car as it is. I haven't done a single thing to it, except there was a Dinan exhaust with it, but it snapped. And thank you for my drift buddies. Set me up. I gave him 20 bucks, and he gave me a Manzo exhaust to put on for the meantime. It sounds pretty nice as it is, but Dinan badge, prove it. 1997 M3. I got the car for a joke. It's for $4,100. The car has 195,000 miles when I bought it. It's at 196 now. You know, it's not the best. It's a little rough around the edges, but what you really want to see is in here. For any Beamer fans out there, they should know what that is. Or maybe they don't, because they probably haven't seen it, but that is called the Schrick intake manifold. Basically, it's like the M50 manifold, but someone will correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's just you get all the benefits of an M50 manifold minus losing the torque at the low end. So it's really desirable. It's discontinued and it's really rare, but this car's basically got everything Dinan on it. You know, it's intake, high flow meter, intake, throttle body. It's got a tune on it. You know, there are a couple leaks, as all Beamers are, but that's just life, and that'll be addressed. But this car is a snappy car. I've driven a same car, 97 Cosmos Shorts that my buddy owns. It's completely stock, and the difference performance-wise is night and day. But first thing I did really was I took off the license plate, because gotta do it. You know, it just looks like an ugly booger hanging out up there, but just walk around the car here. For $4,000, this thing is clean as fook. BBS RK wheels. Like I said, I haven't done a thing to it other than the Manzo exhaust my buddy gave me, but just walk around. Clear corners came with it. It's a little lower. It's on the Bilstein with springs and shocks from Dinan, whatever their package was at the time. Let's see. Paint. You can see that it's a little rough on the edges. It could use a respray, but that'll come in time. I could use a bumper. But yeah, BBS RK wheels, pretty hyped on those. You know, this is kind of poking out, if you can see that. But a couple flaws. You know, this car's not perfect. You know, along the sides here, you can see that stuff's starting to chip away. And then sunroof, you know, doesn't work. That'll be addressed eventually. That'll be annoying, but go inside here. This out of here. Vader seats. They're alright. There's a couple little tears on it, but what are you going to expect for a 21-year-old car with 196,000 miles on it? You got a ZHP shifter. Feels really smooth. Everything shifts as it should. There's a couple interior bits missing. This doesn't work. Who cares? It has a police scanner, funny enough. It works like a charm. The ZHP shifter is nice. It really is very smooth, and it feels like a short shifter, but it's just an illusion. It's just a little shorter of a lever that compared to any kind of stock Beamer shifter. But windows work as they should. They don't roll down. I've traced it to the comfort relay. Maybe if someone has insight on that, it'd be very helpful, because it's a little annoying at times. It can get toasty in the car, but for $4,000, you know, you gotta take what you can get. New roundel. I got some parts coming in pretty soon here. You know, I did the Black Friday deal. Got some roundels coming in on the sides there as well. Paint's not great, or only in the front it's not that bad. On the sides it's pretty mint. Let's see, it leaks inside, so I will, hopefully some of you guys could be able to tell me. That means no. Okay, so really what the problem is, it starts to leak here in the A-pillars. That's really annoying when it gets wet out, but thankfully the last owner I got it gave me a car cover. But over here, passenger side, water gets into my vanity mirror for some reason. It's really strange. It's really annoying. Any passenger complains about it, and then yeah, my windows don't work. Same with my dome lights. These don't work, but that works. Works back there as well, but my dome lights don't work. So I've traced it to my comfort relay, which is somewhere in here under the steering column. I'll get to that eventually. But a Dinan Stage 5 car, it's fast. You know, I came from a 330 E36 Sport with a 5-speed, and this car just blows it out of the water. Any kind of performance module. The E46, I will say, is a lot more refined. It was a better daily, 4 doors. It was a very enjoyable car. I loved it, but it's my hero. It's time to meet the hero. But that's it. 4,000 bucks. Got the car from a gentleman in downtown Oakland. He owned it for 10 years. He was telling me it was in his family for the whole life of the car. So he bought it from the guy's son, the original owner bought it new in Tennessee. It was his guy's father-in-law. He owned it for 10 years, gave it, or like 9 years, gave it to his son, who owned it in Colorado for 2 years, and then from there gave it to the last owner, owned it for 10 years, and then he took pretty good care of it. I don't know when all the Dinan stuff was done, but literally when I bought the car, the guy gave me a folder that thick of literally every single record since the day it was bought. Could use some tires, but you know, easy stuff. Just a little cosmetic things. Car literally runs and drives fine. I've owned it for maybe a few months now and hasn't given me one single hiccup. Changed the oil, all the fluids and stuff. She was a very happy girl. But I just wanted to share this with you guys because I think this is quite a purchase, and I really don't think there's really going to be another $4,000 E36 anytime soon in this kind of driving condition. So I mean, just let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I wanted to share this with you guys because this is, I believe, a highway robbery of a steal. Like, you don't find deals like this often, and thankfully I did. So I mean, let me know what you guys think. Please tell me what you guys can think about either the water coming through the A-pillars, because that's kind of bothering me, and then if you can confirm that the comfort relay would be the source of my window / dome light problems. And then also, I would think I would need to solve that because this is also tied to the switches not working because of the comfort relay. So just let me know. And then also, if you have any suggestions on doing this, my buddy said just kind of scrape it off and just repaint it, but if there's a better way to do it, and then if there's a good way to get some weather stripping, because I know that stuff can be pretty expensive, but yeah, 1997 E36.